Goblin Slayer, 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 Goblin Slayer. What's going on? There has been many other animes about goblins. I'm sure there have been. I just can't think of any at the top of my head. Slime does go into goblins, make a bit friendly. There has not been an anime about goblins like this. These goblins are nuts. They're crazy. Like, bro, these goblins, they will remember you and they will come back smarter than before, and they will, they'll kill you, bro. They'll torture you. These goblins ain't the normal ones that will just give you one slash and you're dead. No, these goblins will do other things to you that are unthinkable. This anime, especially the first episode of season 1, sparked many controversies, which we will talk about. This anime is very dark, and I think they're good. I think it's good. It's a good anime. Season 1 was very good. Season 2, however, we'll talk about it, of course. Very disappointed. I've been dying to talk about this anime. It's been a few weeks. I've finished it. Finished season 2. And I've just been really lazy. I'm not going to lie. I've been busy lazy. Just lazing about. But we're back today. We're going to talk about Goblin Slayer. Season 1 and 2. Hope you guys are well. Let's get straight to it. Da. Good, everybody. Yeah, I know you didn't see me there, did you? Now I felt like a fish, just going up and down like a clock, like a pendulum. I don't know what I'm talking about. And welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. Today we're talking about Goblin Slayer, man. We're gonna be going into the controversial anime called Goblin Slayer. It's dark fantasy anime. Season 1, episode 1 created a big controversy, and a lot of people liked it and a lot of people didn't like it. I am that type of person that liked it. I loved it. I enjoyed the dark part of the whole anime. I think it was good, but yeah, we're gonna break down about Goblin Slayer. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get straight to it. Obviously I'm going to be talking about the actual anime, so give me a second, let me load up everything, and then we get straight to it, man. We're going to talk about the anime for those who are not familiar with it, because why are you even here if you haven't watched the anime? But if you're looking to watch the anime, you just want to hear some reviews from your boy RedinkWrld Naj, then you're welcome. You're always welcome, most welcome. You're right at the right place. But let's go watch the anime. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So as you can see, I loaded up my anime list, which for me is my go-to place where I can. No, this is not even a promo. It's a free shout out to Anime List. Like, they literally got every anime genres. You can go archives, season animes, anything like that. I always come here, look at the scores. There's always active members, there's forums and everything. If you want to ask questions or if you know any sort of answers from episodes that you didn't understand, it's all on my anime list. So hey, go check it out. Save your anime, come back to it. There's a list you can make. Obviously we all got anime lists which just keeps growing, but we never seem to watch any of the animes that's in our list. Why? God knows, because there's always new animes coming out. You really want to see the new ones and you just don't want to watch them. You just don't want to go back to older, and when you do, you'll be thinking, why have I not watched this anime? Why did it take me so long to come to this anime from my list? But anyway, forget about that. It's not anime list time. This is Goblin Slayer time. So for those who are not familiar with Goblin Slayer, I'm not going to read that whole synopsis there. I've got my own synopsis. So the anime takes place in a dark fantasy world where adventurers are ranked by guild and monsters are prevalent. Goblins are seen as low-level threats, but they're far more dangerous than most people realize. So that's just a quick summary of literally what the anime is about. So it's about goblins, obviously, and there's a main character called the Goblin Slayer. This guy, Goblin Slayer, he's basically numb to the core. This guy has no emotions, no feeling, except for him wanting to slay goblins. This guy has built a harem without even realizing he built a harem. This guy has got women all over him. He knows it, but he doesn't acknowledge it. This guy is like, yo, step away from me. I just want to kill goblins. And This guy is he's the one. He's got riz like no other. The key characters of this anime is obviously the priestess, which you can see here from the wallpaper. There's a high elf archer, dwarf shaman, and a lizard priest. So now the first episode, obviously from season 1, created a controversy because of how the goblin attack in a particular way, especially towards the women, the female characters. And a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people didn't mind that. It's just, I mean, at the end of the day, it's anime, but a lot of people don't really want to see it. But then again, personally for me, if it's dark anime, I like dark anime. I like, you know, that sort of the genre of anime. Like, it just makes it feel, it just makes the anime feel better. In my opinion, it just makes it feel good. So I didn't really have an issue with it. But a lot of people, apart from the great thing, but I mean, they usually torture the people, they used to torture all the females, they never used to torture the men they used to kill for one go, but they used to always torture the female, they used to take him back for sacrifices, etc, etc. Again, I personally had no issues with that. I just think it made anime a lot better of how an anime should be, not too friendly. And yeah, so that's my take on it. A lot of people didn't enjoy the raw and dark tone of the series, but a lot of people just thought it went too far. But me and 7.42 score and 1.1 million people who voted for this, members and voted for this anime, and you know, we enjoyed it. That score is accurate from me. 7.42 is accurate from me for season 1. Anime's intense nature serves to emphasize the danger of the world and develop Goblin Slayer's trauma, but I also understand why many thought the first episode was off-putting. The Goblin Slayer's trauma from season 1 was that he's seen his sister basically get tortured and, you know, raped, and I know she got killed at the end. She was a kind sister. She looked after him. She didn't go to the big city for him to take care of him, and he grew up just absolutely hating goblins. Again, he had a teacher. We don't even know who the hell the teacher is. I don't know what the heck he is, troll or something. God knows what he is. But he trained from this teacher, and then he became the sole Goblin Slayer. Now, in that world, Goblin Slayer is a low-level job. All the adventurers, even though they didn't really properly say, like, give an actual thing on the guild. Like, the guild wasn't involved too much. Only the girl from the guild was involved. I don't think the guild was really involved too much. Season 1, they were involved towards the end. Not too involved though. Like, there wasn't too much about the guild. But then again, it's just self-explanatory. The guild, you know, you go there, you get quests, etc, etc. We know from many other animes. So there's always jobs going for Goblin Slaying. Adventurers that are high-ranking adventurers, gold, platinum, whatever, they don't go for that because they think it's low, it's weak. You know, he explained, the goblins explained, just because the goblins used to come to the village when they were young and somehow they chase the goblins away, they think they're weak monsters. But when the rookies actually go to kill the goblins, as we have known by the priest, when she went with the new party, they were looking for a priest, they went to the cave, had no knowledge of the goblins. When I first seen it, I thought it was just another it's a fantasy anime. When they got killed, they got absolutely outplayed, outsmarted, killed. She had a trauma. That's her trauma. She couldn't get past that, but then she stuck with Goblin Slayer and she learned to get past that trauma, sort of. Season 2 it came back again for some reason. I didn't really understand too much of it, but it looked like season 1 she got over it. I mean, I don't really understand. But anyway, yeah, as we know, her party got killed. She's the only survivor. Goblin Slayer saved her basically. He just came out of nowhere, killed all the goblins, saved her. And he is just known, he's just silver ranked, which is sort of high, and all he just wants to do is slay goblins. He don't want to take no other job, just slay goblins. He's known as Goblin Slayer, and everyone hates him because they think he's weak, goblins are weak, all of that stuff. Until they actually go on a mission about goblins and they just learn that they're absolutely at a disadvantage. This anime just puts goblins to a whole new level of pedestal. Like, they make goblins are just absolutely crazy. They make it seem like goblins are crazy. You know, he always says they're stupid, but they're not dumb. They're not complete fools. So goblins in this anime, they will learn from the humans. So if you let the kid goblins like there's a nest of goblins, and if there's kids, they multiply like crazy, like rabbits. They multiply like crazy, and they use the females to multiply, which is, in my mind, is crazy as well. How the hell did the goblin not turn out white? Or, you know, mainly they're all white in this anime. How did it not turn out white, or, you know, Japanese or whatnot? Still come out as goblins. It's crazy. Anyway, that's another topic which we're not going to discuss. Yeah, so they multiply like crazy, and them goblins learn from the past goblins' mistakes, and they get better, they advance, their knowledge, they're like sponges, they just pick up everything. So if they see someone come in a boat, next time they'll travel on a boat. If they see some weapons like dwarves made, they'll try copy that weapon, they'll try different things. It's crazy. Like, they're creative, the goblins. They're not stupid, but they're creative. They can mimic a lot of things that humans do. That's why the Goblin Slayer kills every nest. He don't let none of it escape. He kills everyone, every single goblin he sees, he kills them, so they don't learn about any truths, any of his plans, any of his tactics. He burns them, he drowns them, he explodes, he does all sorts. So after that, obviously, they meet the high elf, they meet the lizard man, and they meet the dwarf as well. High elf, lizard man, the dwarf, which come to looking for Goblin Slayer to, learn about goblins, to defeat goblins, to go in the labyrinths and all that stuff. They all become a party, and they go on adventures. So that's basically what it is. I think the characters bring what they bring to the table. Like, the Goblin Slayer is the part of the party. Obviously, he's a tactician. The priest, she is the healer, and she does most of the damage. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they make it seem weak, but she's actually done most of the damage. High elf brings life, funny, humor to the party. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think that word wasn't coming to mind. Humor to the party. The elf and the dragon scale, whatever. Not the elf, the dwarf and the lizard man. They just bring their like knowledge and the wisdom. They live a lot longer. But anyway, the issue I had with season 1 is that why they all relied on Goblin Slayer too much. I mean, he had obviously knowledge of goblins. They don't know how to defeat goblins. If you go to the caves, use short swords, don't use long swords, then you won't be able to swing it properly. You gotta kill all these goblins, fire, this, that, whatever. They relied on him too much, I think. I think he should have been. They all should have thought for themselves, but no, they only relied on him and his tactics. The one thing that pissed me off is the high elf and the priest. The elf and the priest, they hated him using tactics like burning them, drowning them, whatever. They're like, oh, you can't do this, you can't. Why? They're fucking goblins. They kill so many people. Get rid of them. Oh no, you can't kill him. You can't. No water, no explosions, no fire. Like, bro, he obviously thought of other ways to kill him. But please, man, shut up. You're not the one to think of anything. Just shut up and just do your job. That's what I feel like saying. That's basically the characters. I think they all developed. They got closer throughout season 1, and then even more close season 2. That's when Goblin Slayer started opening up to his party a bit more. He started talking about his past. He started talking about what he wants to be, which is the future. They outlined in season 1, like, they outlined that he's not a main character. So Goblin Slayer is the main character of the anime, but he's not the main character of the actual world. He's the main character of the anime, but not the main character of the world. There's an actual hero that goes and kills the dragons, the demon lord, blah 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 blah. He said his dream was to become an adventurer, even though he's already an adventurer. But he wants to be an adventurer that kills other monsters. He wants to go on an actual adventure. That's the elf's goal, is to take him on a proper adventure. But he's stuck. He thinks his duty is to kill goblins. He feels like he's bound by goblins. Like, he has to kill every goblin until they're killed. He's not stopping. Like, he's not going to change occupation unless all the goblins are dead. That's what he's bound to right now. Okay, let me show you the characters actually. So here are the characters. The Goblin Slayer, obviously the elf, Ona Shinkan, that's her name. Lizardman, dwarf shaman. This is his best friend, childhood friend. She obviously grew up with him, and she supports him still. Her and her uncle in the farm where he grows up. Season 1, you'll see that when finally all the when his farm is attacked, or will be attacked by goblins, he sees traces of goblins gathering information about his farm. He goes to the guild, he gets a request. Everyone from the guild accepts his request because the guild offers the coins to defeat any goblins, and they all team together and they go defeat the goblins. That's when everyone realizes how hard it is to kill goblins. No one underestimated goblins from that town again. They realized goblins are no joke after they went up against them there. Obviously, he just did not kill zombies. He did trolls, shamans, goblin shamans, all of that stuff. He killed, and he used obviously unorthodox ways to kill him, which is cool, I think, which is cool. But here it says, in season 2, it dives deeper into the world beyond just goblins. We see more interaction between races like elves, dwarves, lizardmen. Season 2 does expand a little bit. In my opinion, it doesn't expand enough. I feel like season 2 just expands a little bit of the actual Goblin World story, the world. It shows the lizardmen for a little bit. They give a request out. It shows dwarfs, just the weaponry. Nothing changes in season 2 in my opinion. Season 1 was really good, man. I thought they will carry on season 1 a lot more, but they didn't do too much of season. They didn't change too much of season 2. I think it was just, I was very disappointed in season 2. I'm not gonna lie, I was really disappointed. Before we go on season 2, let me talk about the animation and art style. The animation, season 1, it had some inconsistency, especially with the use of CGI for Goblin Slayer's armor, which didn't always blend well with the 2D animation. Again, we're not really gonna realize it too much unless you are a crazy, unless you like really eye for detail. But it wasn't too much. I didn't really mind it too much. The choreography, Goblin Slayer fights are gritty and realistic and methodical. They aren't flashy like any other shonen anime, but they rather reflect the tactical nature of his character. Yes, he's not too flashy, he's not too crazy powerful, which I like. I like the power scaling of this anime. He wasn't overpowered, he wasn't flashy, he had tactics which he used to his advantage. He had scrolls that he used, he prepared, like extra prepared for anything. His ideas are crazy though. I don't know how he thought about ideas, but he knows everything about goblins, so his ideas are good. He's good thinking and spot. But again, they relied on him too heavily. Like they couldn't, his party, they just couldn't do anything by themselves. The lizard man was the second best one and the high elf third because they were more powerful. The background art obviously for the Goblin Slayer was very dark, which we expect because it's a dark anime. You know, the mood tones to reflect the overall grim atmosphere, which fits the mood of the story. That's what they did. The theme of Goblin Slayer, which there's deeper themes of it, which about trauma and survival, because Goblin Slayer's entire character is a metaphor of PTSD from what he's seen by his sister. Trauma and obsession. He's been shaped by tragedy and has tunnel vision when it comes to goblins. He don't care about nothing. This guy has built a harem. He doesn't even realize he's got all this gal over him. He's just all about, he's tunnel vision about goblins, just goblins. The series raises questions about whether he's truly heroic or just a damaged man fixated on revenge. This is a good example. So, is he an actor? He's not the hero of the story. He's a hero to a certain population, but he's not a hero to the mass. His audience, let's just say, Goblin Slayer, is small compared to the actual hero of the world of the anime. But he's like the hidden hero, like not all hero wear capes. He's like hidden. He's a silent hero. He doesn't get the props what he does. Goblins are crazy. No one cares about goblins. The military don't care about goblins in the anime. They don't go and help other villages that are raided by goblins because they think it's a waste of time. They're more worried about the demons, the demon lord, and his forces. No one takes notice about the goblins, and the goblins are planning something. Obviously, we understand that from season 1 and 2. They're planning something big. So I hope season 3 has a bit more story to it. But he's the only one that is going around killing goblins. No one's thanking him for it, which is crazy. So is he a damaged good because all he's fixated revenge? I think he's a hero in my opinion. Unlike typical fantasy anime where the hero saves the day and gets glory, Goblin Slayer focuses on the dirty, overlooked work of low-level adventure, what we just talked about. It highlights a reality of adventuring where not everyone faces dragons and saves princesses. I mean, does he really need to say princess? This guy got this girl. He's got this one here as well. The what's her name? The high priest, the main one. He's got her. He's got an elf. He's got, bro. This guy don't need no one else. Let's talk about companionship of the Goblin Slayer. Initially, he was a loner, but then slowly, through Goblin slaying, coincidentally, through Goblin slaying, he made friendship, and then also because of the actual thing that he does for other members of the guild, he helps them without questions, anything to do with goblins. He's not a good talker, he's not a good emotion, he doesn't show too much emotion, but he does care about people and he does look after people. Through that, they all helped him obviously defeat the zombies that came to try invade his home, his farm, and that's when he built a relationship with one of the guys. I think a couple of the guys there, I can't remember the actual name, with this guy here, Yarik Saikai, I think that's him. Two adventurers, they will go on a night out, they drink, they chill, they talk about what the future prospect is. That's when they talk about they want to be adventurers, they want to be the actual hero, but they know themselves they can't be the hero in this world. Now let's talk about season 2, bro. Let's talk about season 2. The reason why I'm disappointed in season 2 is there's nothing new. It's still all about Goblin slaying. They go here and there on new adventures, the elf's wedding, the troll, they meet some lizard people. You know, there's nothing new there. They still go and kill goblins. There's nothing developing in the story. Obviously, we know the goblins are planning something. They're planning something, but we don't know what it is because they're not giving it enough information. It's like the whole 13 whatever episodes, they just, I don't know what happened. It's just, again, still the same thing. They go out adventure, they still kill goblins, go back to the guild, drink, eat, next day, kill some more goblins, go back. There's no advancement, there's nothing to the story. I just feel like it's just the same rinse and repeat of season 1. I was really hoping, the only thing that was good about season 2 was the end part when they fight the demon hand, and still somehow he defeats the demon hand, which is crazy to me. They go to the castle, what is it, to rescue, I can't remember, was to rescue something or rescue someone. The prince, that's it. One of the prince's daughter or sister, sorry, prince's sister, she wants to be an adventurer, and she gets kidnapped. Wait, before that, let's talk about the start of season 2. There was this annoying kid with the priest Ona Shingari, where she went on episode 1, she went on the obviously adventurer, she went on the party into the cave where the girl is meant to be a very good, or was she a wizard, a magician or wizard, whatever. She gets killed. Her brother comes to get revenge, and he is the most annoying kid ever on season 2. I can't remember his name. That kid looks down on the Goblin Slayer, looks down on everyone, and he thinks he's like it. And I know they made the character like that, but I hate, why did they have to make the character like that? He's so annoying. I swear, I thought if he was gonna be in the anime any more longer, I would have quit. I would have stopped watching it. The only good thing, he was only 4 episodes or something, or 5 episodes. But really, that kid was annoying. But I thought they were doing something good with their training facility that they're building in every town. I thought they could probably use that a bit more better, which they didn't, to be honest. They just forgot about it after episode 5 or episode 6. They forgot about the whole training thing, training the new recruits. They go and kill goblins, no, nothing like that. They just mentioned it with training, and they mentioned it again towards the end. But anyway, the only best part obviously was the last few episodes where they go to rescue the prince's sister. They go to the whole demon hand. That was a bit different, that was good. However, that was the brink of them about to die, this is that, which was good. But again, like, there's just not enough, man. I thought in season 2 he will at least get to talk or get to see or get to adventure with the actual hero, the actual hero of the anime world. He will actually go adventure with her or with them. But they come close, sort of, but not close enough in my opinion. Not in my opinion, they didn't come close enough. They're in the same era but not close enough, and she's like, whoever's killing the zombies, thank you, whatever. But I thought it was just a big disappointment season 2. There was not really much progression, the story, not any new stuff. I just think it was really bad, in my opinion, really bad. Okay, I want to show you guys, bro, how the hell did season 2 get 7.2? I don't know. I don't know. I can't give it a score of 7 for this anime. I genuinely just can't. I believe for season 1 is correct. Season 2, the anime score is 6 for me. It's just average. Like, they just turned a good anime into average anime. Why did they do this? I don't know. It's very average. I don't know how they done it, but let's wrap it up. So overall, season 1 was good. Enjoyed the dark anime adventures at the start, finding out about goblins, how they are, how they work, different sort of tactics, the lore behind the goblins, the lore behind the Goblin Slayer. He's opening up, eventually going to happen in season 2, which was good. The characters chemistry was good, but again, season 2, very disappointed. Nothing changed, no progression, no real progression actually to the story. A little bit where you can tell there's something, goblins doing something, they become a bit more smart, they're being more creative, the goblins, but again, not enough for me to give it a good mark. I just think they could have done so much more with this season. The thing I like about this anime is that they established straight away Goblin Slayer is not the main character of the anime world. There's obviously another hero in the anime world, but he is, like, as they said, is a great example. Is he an actual hero, or is he just a defective person that just looking out for revenge? Because that's what basically he's doing. He is bound by just killing goblins. It states he wants to go on actual adventure. He wants to be an adventurer, but he is bound by goblins. He has to kill every single one of them so he can sleep at night properly without worrying about anything else. Until that, he's not going on no adventure. He ain't gonna go and kill no demon lord, even if the hero offers him, like, oh, let's go, if you want to be an adventurer, come with me, let's go fight this demon. Nope, he's like, until the demons are dead, I am not going nowhere. So this is a story of a guy who is the main character of the anime, but not the main character in his world, which is smart. In my opinion, it's very smart. It's good. It's a different take on anime. More of a side character role. He's doing some side character roles. This is a side character thing. But anyway, very disappointed with the second season. There's no progression. Same thing, rinse and repeat. Slaying goblins, going back, slaying goblins, slaying goblins, slaying goblins. There's no new stuff. I thought at least if he adventures with the actual hero of the world, it'd be very interesting, or some new development. I don't know. I just thought it was very bad. Anyway, but the anime 6, season 2, season 1, the 7.42, whatever it was, correct. The music, I'm not a big fan of the music. Obviously, it's dark music, heavy metal. I'm not really too into it. So I'm not really going to give it a score. I'm not going to give the music a score. It's not my taste of music. It would be wrong for me to give it a score. However, animation, I will give it a solid 6.7. Because, yeah, 6.7. I mean, it wasn't too hard. You got to create a dark world. Not too light, not too moody. There's no, not too colorful, create a moody. The action, the animation of the action was good. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, good 6.7. Nice animation, characters, development, 6.7 as well. 6.57, because even though the Goblin Slayer's character is developing, he's opening up more, he's talking about his past more, we see his lore, we see his master who he trained under. The one that's making me scratch my head is the priest. She was obviously the naive girl that went on her first adventure, that got absolutely schooled by the goblins. She had to be rescued by the Goblin Slayer. She does most of the damage, of course, but she's still wavering. When she sees a goblin and she wants to kill the goblin, she's still scared to kill it because she's a priest. I get it. She don't want to she don't want to kill nothing. But come on, man. How are you gonna adventure and not be willing? It's just so stupid. What's up? You're gonna have to kill God. The goblin's been killing other people. To stop him, the only way is to kill him. She doesn't think it's humane. She hates when the Goblin Slayer burns them, bombs them, drowns them, avalanche, whatever. She hates all that stuff. But come on, man. I mean, she's a priest. You understand it. She doesn't unnecessary violence, unnecessary blood sport. She don't want it. But come on, bro. Just get real with yourself. You're gonna be doing this. know. And then there's a one point where she kills a goblin. She's like, oh my god, I'm staying now. What can I do? Like, come on, man, get over yourself and help the Goblin Slayer. Think for yourself for once. Help the Goblin Slayer. She does. She's the only one that she does help the Goblin Slayer. Her protection and goes. I mean, you can tell the development of powers is not as good in other animes. It gives you a little buff here and there. New when you level up, it gives you a new spell. Not the most crazy spells, but yeah, you know, it's just what it is. So 6.5 for me, character development. All the other characters didn't really develop too much. Isman, Dwarf, High Elf, yeah, not too much. In my opinion, not too much. But yeah, that's it from overall season 1 and 2. 6.5. Season 2 really dragged it down for me. I mean, I don't like bashing animes, but season 2 really was disappointing to me personally. Let me know what you guys think, because you guys might have a different. You might be one of them 7.2 people. You know, you might be one of them guys that gave it 7.2 somehow. You know, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the anime. Do you guys enjoy it? What was good about it? And if you agree with me, what do you like? What didn't you like about it? What could change? I gave my opinion on how it could have been better. Adventuring with the actual hero, switching up a bit, having better adventures with goblins. Like, you know, just not just running to goblins, killing them, and then bang, out. You know, running into more trouble, more near life and death situations that they can be in, such as the last 3 episodes, that was a life and death situation. More stuff like that. For a dark anime, there wasn't enough dark moments for me. There was not, except for obviously the torturing the goblin. That's the only dark thing. There's not enough other dark moments for me. None of the comrades have got killed. No one from the guild has got killed. You know, it's just, there was nothing like that. For a dark anime, you need to make it a bit more darker, a bit more grim, you know. So yeah, that's my opinion. Let me do I want to quickly always give a rundown on the manga, the light novel series. This Goblin Slayer was written by a manga and light novel series written by Kumo Kagyu, with illustration by Noboru Kanesuki for the light novel. The manga adaptation is illustrated by Kosuke Kurose. You guys done a good job. It still has a very good following. The anime adaptation is produced by White Fox, the same studio known for the series like Re:Zero, the best isekai anime. Season 3 is out now. Best isekai anime, Re:Zero, in my opinion. And Steins Gate, again, one of the top animes. The first season aired in 2018, while the second season began airing in late 2023. As of the last update, the Goblin Slayer light novel manga series has sold over 9 million copies combined. This includes the sales from the light novels, manga adaptations, and spin-offs, make it commercially successful series in the dark fantasy genre. Very successful. A lot of copies sold. 9 million. It has a hardcore following. That's why I don't know what other people think, but I was very disappointed in season 2. Will there be a new season after season 2? Well, obviously season 2 aired from 2023 2024. The series still does have a lot of material to adapt from the light novels. While there hasn't been an official confirmation of the 3rd season yet, if season 2 performs well in terms of viewership and sales, there's strong possibility of a new season down in the line. Historically, Goblin Slayer has received consistent support from its fan base. I am one of the fans. But it took a long time from season 1 to season 2. I mean, there's a movie in between, but again, season 1 and season 2 took a long time for it to develop. I just hope it doesn't take that long as well. For season 3, if it does come out, I think we got 7.2 on here. I think it does have it will get season 3. Don't know when, hoping soon, and hoping a lot of better season 3. Hope a better season 3. The ranking among other genres, anime in the genre, like ranking Goblin Slayer in the same genre. So it's often categorized under dark fantasy and grim dark subgenres, alongside anime like Berserk, Attack on Titan, Made in Abyss. It gained a significant amount of popularity due to the brutal dark approach to fantasy, especially after the controversial first episode. However, it doesn't quite reach the cult status of series like Berserk or Attack on Titan. Now we're going on something different. Berserk is crazy fan. It's been out for a long time. Crazy fan base. Attack on Titan for me is one of the best animes of all time. The intense violence and mature themes have kept the series somewhat divisive. Some praise it for its gritty realism, while other critics criticize it for leaning too much on the shock value. It's just pussies. Come on now, get over yourselves. I'm joking. I mean, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. I think it's good. Compared to other dark fantasy anime, Goblin Slayer has a niche appeal. It lacks the grand philosophical depths of something like Berserk, but it excels in creating a unique protagonist in Goblin Slayer, whose single-minded pursuit of goblins sets it apart. Yeah, I mean, I think many of the animes like this. It's not unique. In terms of overall rank, it tends to be mid to high tier dark fantasy anime. It has a dedicated fanbase but hasn't quite reached the universal acclaim of some of its peers in the genre. That said, its distinct tone, tactical battle, and expanding lore gives it a unique place in anime landscape. If it really wanted to have that universal acclaim, season 2 had to have hit. But for me, it's a miss, man. It had to have hit. Like, I can't explain to you how much potential this had, and for me personally, for it to go down the way season 2. I mean, it's not all bad in season 2. It's not all bad, but I'm just saying, it's like, it's rinse and repeat, man. Give us something new. Come on, guys. You know, you come on, bro. Sold on 9 million copies. Just please, just make it a little. I'm hoping season 3 is better. It's not all bad, season 2. I'm just making it sound like worse than it is. I'm just saying it's kind of boring. So please, season 3, give us something good, more better. And yeah, so that does it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to leave a like, share the video with your friends and family, subscribe to your channel, keep up to date with all the other anime reviews that I've got. Make sure you go to my channel, look at all the anime reviews I got. I give my actual opinion, so I don't really read mangas. It's my anime opinion, so TV adaptation opinion. So yeah, thank you for joining me again. Make sure you comment down below if you enjoyed this anime, what other anime I should be watching, what I should watch, or any other anime you want to recommend the community. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. I'll catch you guys next time.